Welcome to the channel, guys. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why I went with skinny and tall tires. Hey guys, I'm Kyle, this is Macy, and this is Base Camp, a 2023 Jeep Gladiator Sport S Max Tow. This video I'm just really going to be talking about why I ended up with the 35 11.5 inch tires versus the 12.5 inch tires. It's 2 years later, 20,000 miles later. Oh, more like 3 years later, 20,000 miles later, and extremely happy with my pick. If I had to go back, the only thing I might change is the mud terrain versus the all-terrain. I love Nito. I love their trail grappler. In Florida, I try to avoid the mud as much as possible. Did I need the mud terrain? I probably could have went with the all-terrain. Previous builds, I've had all brands of tires from more Nitos to Falcons to Milestars. For this build, for the first few years, I'm keeping it small, so just a 35 inch tire. And when going back and forth between 35 inch tires, you have the choice between the more popular 12.5 inch width or the 11.5 inch, a little bit skinnier. And couldn't be happier with going the 11.5 inch. I think they fit perfectly. I think they look great on it. You know, when I go bigger, 37s, 38s, I will get 12.5 inch wide, but I'll have the rim and the lift where the proportions I think will look better for that. But for pretty much bone stock with a little leveling kit, this tire worked perfect for me. Another big consideration is this is a stock rim, 7.5 inches wide, and you know, Nito manufacturer specs really states that the widest tire to put on a 7.5 inch rim is 11.5. Now, do I know a ton of people who run the 12.5 on a stock 7.5 inch rim? Yes. Do they have catastrophic failures? No. They work fine. Do they wear quicker? I don't know if there's a study out for that. But I did want to say that these have worked perfectly for me. So I will call out a couple stipulations besides the 2-inch leveling kit that I've mentioned. This is a Max Tow edition, so it does have the Rubicon wider axles. So that extra bit of width gives me extra confidence that I will have no rubbing in here. Now, this has been off-road plenty of times. Full tilt, full articulation, you know, hit the bump stops, and with no rubbing. If I took off the sway bars, could there be a slight rub at full, but it's perfect for what I need and perfect for the first few years of what I'm using this for. Another big consideration is this is the Max Tow, so it does come with the 410 gear ratio, like the Rubicon. So this will handle this heavy and hefty of a tire while still seeing overdrive 7th and 8th gear. Besides that, this tire has been perfect for the next 2 years. I hope to run it for another 2-3 years, 30,000 miles, before switching up to, you know, a larger size with my lift and everything. So if you guys have any questions or want to reach out about any further of the build, just reach out. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below. Follow us on Instagram at basecampjt. And we'll talk about more of this build and kind of just what I use this thing for in the Southeast United States. Thank you, guys.